Desiree, will you check that?
We're gonna wait a few minutes
restream
so that people can join.
and see if we are in fact.
Let's see.
Technically, we're tardy.
Oh no.
We are very
That's
late.
pretty
Fashionably late.
pretty usual for us. Not always.
Okay.
It is a
I'm gonna find it.
Yeah.
Kind of wish we had
Just
like
one
a
of those
lizard
that
walk
walks like in the water to like be.
You're gonna be like, nice sound off.
Grab the pen.
Yeah.
Kenny, can you say our name
We
tags
have
too?
5 total
Yeah.
viewers between the two.
Oh yeah.
Woo! Welcome, 5 people.
Sign into Helen.
Thank you.
10.
Oh, it's growing.
Facebook.
Okay.
Okay.
And you can see our name tags.
Okay. Yeah, you can see name tags.
Yay.
All right, we're gonna sound. You guys gotta let them know we're gonna sound weird. Actually, I'll just say it, guys. We're gonna sound weird because we have 2 microphones for 12 people.
Woo!
Right here.
Right here.
I don't
Hello.
count, though. There's only 5.
People don't really care about what we say though, right?
No.
No.
So we're good.
I mean, really, how do you guys know you're actually live?
We're
I
seeing
can
it right
see
now.
it.
We're seeing
Because
Um,
you can see it.
We pulled it up.
Nice,
Dang it, technology!
nice try, Kenan.
Happy Valentine's Day to Tiffany.
Okay, we have some people who are starting to join in.
Yeah.
94 people. Let's see if we can keep
Wow.
them the whole time.
105. Let's do it, guys. You guys ready to party?
Accepted. Oh, it's hard.
Okay.
It takes a minute. YouTube's super slow.
Just say hello.
Okay.
Hey, don't forget, YouTube's watching. Sometimes they feel neglected.
Oh,
okay?
we
love
see
our
you.
YouTube. Well, we don't actually see them.
Desiree sees YouTube.
Desiree
No,
sees
that's what I'm saying. Not yet.
Okay.
YouTube's
get there.
just slow to find the live.
Happy Valentine's Day, Sherry.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so today we are doing a surprise live paint along for Valentine's Day so that we can just spend some time together doing some art. This is super laid back and there's no pressure to make it perfect like usual. So,
Whoa!
so I will introduce everyone that's here
Who are you?
at the end.
Who are
What's
you?
your-
Oh, sorry, I'm Taylor. And
What do you do, Taylor?
I am the blog writer and the copywriter. And then this is Suzanne at the very end, which is Keenan's lovely wife.
I also do customer service.
Yep.
And then there's Caitlin. She works our storefront.
Oh.
Woo. I feel
And
like
some customer service.
Suzanne got a woo. I feel like you need a woo.
Well, she's not married to the cameraman.
That's true. See.
I'll do it. It's fine.
And then there's
Everyone
SJ. She is the
Digital marketer. Woo. I do marketing stuff.
The marketing things that people don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay. And then at the end here we have Heidi, which is the marketing manager. She's the best.
Okay.
She's our boss.
How did SJ get the nickname Sarge?
I was actually going to bring that up because Sarah in her tutorials actually refers to me as Sarge. That was her husband's doing. Upon meeting me, was told my nickname, which is SJ, then quickly turned it into a secondary nickname of Sarge, and then Sarah and Michael both used that.
Unbelievable.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I'm also Sarge.
So SJ is also Sarah. But,
Sarah Jo.
But we have enough Sarah.
We have
Enough, Sarah.
one too many at this point, so I took a knee and decided to be SJ.
Nice, nice.
Yes, Teresa, I did write that blog. Thanks for noticing.
She does a good job doing words. She does words good.
You're good at that word thing.
Yeah.
Also, Keenan behind the camera,
Oh,
like usual. I didn't
Oh
say
yeah,
that.
I'm here.
You know Keenan.
And Desiree.
And then Desiree's on the floor over there.
Hello.
Desiree's on the floor for some reason.
Yeah.
It's just easier to answer on the computer on the floor than it is on a chair.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
true.
so Desiree's watching YouTube for us so that you're not left out. Sometimes YouTube gets left out when it's live, so not on purpose. Keenan, it's not your fault.
Wow, you almost said my name.
Okay, so we're gonna, I think we've got a good amount joining, and this will be up afterwards too, in case you missed parts of it. But for those of you who are here with us now, we're gonna talk about some of the supplies that we're using. So we're doing the abstract cards project, so maybe that will help you know what supplies we're using. We're using, maybe right here?
You want to put you over there?
Yeah. We have the beautiful space blue dandelion paint. and we're also using fuchsia and tangerine. And so these are the colors that came in Nicole's lettering box for February. And we'll give you a link to the project page as well. We're not watching a tutorial or anything. You can see that Nicole's not here with us. She has taught us some things, but we're just gonna try it out and see how it works. And then we also have lots of pens, but the ones that are included in the box there are 3 different Le Pens. There's the 2 Flex, which are the navy and burgundy, which just means that they have a brush tip, like a flex. That's why it's called Flex. And then there's the regular gray, which has more of a fine tip, kind of a bullet tip. So then there's this pretty one. Those are all available on our website as well. You can find them on the project page. And then this one is exclusive to the box right now, and this is the copper jelly roll pen, which we're going to be using. And then we have lots of pens on the table. We'll see where it takes us. But
See where it goes.
yes, but that's what we're starting with. You might also want a pencil with an eraser just to sketch out some of the lettering things, but that's really all we need. And then we're using watercolor cards. This is just a project that you really can try on any surface. It doesn't have to be a card, but that's what we're doing mostly. We have some just flat cut paper as well that we're going to try out and see how it goes. So,
Yay! No, I think we got it. Let's talk project. So, good news, you guys. Keenan, let me look at them first because I want to have a real talk with them.
They're on you.
Okay. If you're worried about doing this poorly or wrong, don't worry, because this project, there is no wrong. I'm also not very artsy, and they didn't bring a professional here to teach me. So we're all learning together. So if at any point in time you're like, oh, I don't think I'm good at this, it's okay. I'm not technically good at this either, but we're just here to have fun and to enjoy each other and to play with watercolor, and this project's the best for that. So don't worry. So let's go ahead and look at the project. Here's how it's gonna work. Nicole broke this down for us pretty easily. We're gonna start by making a watercolor pattern. We're gonna lay down a watercolor pattern, and you can do whatever you want, but we have a few suggestions courtesy of Nicole. We've got some splotches. Am I in shot?
No, you're in the shot.
We got some
I might change
splotches.
the focus a little bit.
Oh, we've got a full wash we could do with some different colors. Now these are with the colors that Heidi mentioned. We've got, I think these are just like brush strokes, just like
just marks.
And then we've got circles. And then with all of these, you can either write right on top of, so that's the first step, is putting down the watercolor wash. Second step is to write words. So Nicole also suggested some ideas. We can write down words that come to mind when you think of the recipient. You can write down simple words, just like love. You can write down a little phrase, or think of a word to describe the recipient. So we're going to lay down the watercolor, let it dry, and then take our pens and write some kind of message. It can be simple, it can be more complicated, it's whatever we want it to be. So let's get started, you guys.
Two things. One thing,
Yes.
can we do the oath? It's an ass.
Oh, I don't know the oath.
Who knows the oath?
I don't think we know.
Okay,
That's
I
like-
know.
Hold on,
Okay,
I know.
That's like a Nicole.
Is it
Hold on,
Nicole's
hold on.
oath? Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know Nicole's oath.
Do we want to do a Nicole or a Sarah oath if Nicole or Sarah aren't here? That's the real question.
Okay. I didn't have the watercolor one written down.
Your sister called you a liar.
My sister is on here and she was being a sass wagon.
It says the picture is very dark. Did you all forget to pay the light bill?
Aww.
So maybe we can.
We can
Can I
turn
have
it
the
on.
camera set up to?
Can they?
We're learning some things. It's
Yeah.
okay.
So remember we said this, we're playing it fast and loose. This is our first, this is our first.
It's gonna seem a little yellow. I have the color balance.
It's not good for my complexion, Keenan.
It's okay.
Think of my career.
We are upstairs in our office space, which is above the shop, and so this is why you have probably never seen this environment before. So we're
That's
trying
true.
some new things. We didn't want to disrupt everything else that was going on. So here we are. Okay, we can do the oath.
Okay.
Who wants to lead? Taylor is going to lead the
Wait,
oath.
which one?
Right here. I promise
I've
to be
never
quiet.
been part of an oath before.
Oh, okay. Okay, raise your right hand.
Is it right?
Taking over. Okay. I promise to be kind to myself.
I promise to be kind to myself.
I promise not to compare my work.
I
promise not to compare my work.
And I promise to have fun.
I
promise to have fun.
Woo! Okay. We did it.
We have done this.
So I've never actually worked with liquid watercolor before.
Oh, it's fun.
So how to
Okay.
do this? Or somebody show me how to do this?
And Nicole does a little exercise too, showing that we have 3 colors, but that they can be mixed to create a lot more. Can you show this
Do you want
top
a
down,
specific color?
Keenan?
Yeah, let me switch. I just went to the other one, yes.
Okay.
That's like
There you
We
go.
have,
Yeah.
I have a window right here. That's why I keep looking this way. 'Cause
We
they're
got
doing
paparazzi sticking their cameras in our faces.
Oh, no.
Okay, so we have fuchsia, tangerine, and space blue. But when you mix 1 or 2 of them at a time, you can get a whole lot more colors, which is why these go together well to create the abstract ones. So we'll just start playing. I'm gonna mix.
So we just put like little droplets in there, right? We
Yeah.
just put little droplets in there, just a little bit of the paint, and then you get your brush wet. I feel like people always ask how much water to get on their brush. Does anybody want to show that?
Should be like you want to dip it in and then tap it off. If it's dripping, then it's too much.
Yeah.
This is dripping. No. Dip it.
They can't see that.
Oh.
You can
Oh,
describe
Keep
it
it
though,
there.
like dab it off on the side.
Tap, tap,
Yeah, right
tap.
there.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
no, we're
good.
not dripping.
Yeah, you're gonna brush your bristles on the side, on the lip of the glass. So
Keenan,
there's
when
no
are you
water
gonna be
drip.
just a
Yeah.
little tap on the side when you're rinsing.
Yeah, tap tap.
A little tap.
Little tap
Ooh,
tap.
it's so pretty.
Okay, Taylor, just jump in. I'm just trying to make enough
Practice.
of each color so that we can mix.
Oh, are you pre-mixing them? Sorry.
This is blue, this is pink, that's
Okay.
the fuchsia, and then,
I don't know.
yeah,
I'm just kind of
that's what I
going.
was kind of doing.
Is there a
Going
pencil
for it.
somewhere?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
What?
Okay, which projects are you guys
You don't
doing?
want to just be spontaneous? I'm gonna do the one that's the circle.
Oh, I thought about that.
That was my favorite, but I like them all.
I'm already accidentally freestyling mine. I forgot what I was doing. I'm doing like a sunrise, but I don't know which way the sun's coming from.
Every
You're
direction.
doing part of the oath. You're having fun.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I'm
true.
very good at that
That's
part.
true.
I'm very good at the having fun part.
Is
So-
anybody doing this random bubble one?
Do it.
I am.
Okay, we can both do it.
And
Or I
then-
can do.
The trick to that one too is like going pretty fast and doing
Okay.
it while it's still wet so that the colors bleed into each other.
Okay.
And then you can do
Heidi
all the fun
and
things.
Taylor, will you push yours up
Oh,
just
yeah.
a little
Sorry.
bit? Keep the palette down so they can see the colors, but your project can be lower.
Okay, we'll put the palette right here. between
Yes,
us.
perfect. Oh, wow.
Okay, that's not gonna be awkward at all.
Good.
It's fine.
Good.
I'm a lefty, so we'll see how it goes.
No. I mean, it's gonna happen.
I feel like I've seen my
Okay, if you all want to ask us questions, we will do our best to answer, and we have these little place cards to show our names in case you have a question for someone specific.
I'm dead. That's
Oh, yeah,
so
I know.
funny.
She's still my sister down there, just causing.
She being sassy?
She is
That's so
sassy.
funny because SJ's always like, "Oh, you're such a typical 5."
Yeah, you're
I
such a
know,
5.
We don't need to get into
That's
it now.
definitely
Makes
four
me so
mentality.
happy.
We'll confuse the people.
I'm just gonna periodically switch cameras because there's no rhyme or reason at this point
Yeah.
as to who we're watching.
Sweet.
That's true. And that's okay. And I don't really know.
Yay for lefties, we have a comment.
Oh, yes, I am the lefty that Nicole usually talks about.
Thank you.
I'm not very good at lettering, but I try. And
Well, you
I've
have a
learned
nice
some
nice
things.
lettering.
We learn from our wonderful artist teachers.
Okay, what size brush is a lady on the end, which would be Heidi, with the blue shirt using? What size brush?
This is a number 12.
Okay.
It's not
It's
any
bigger.
brand, but it is bigger and it's kind of fun. But you don't need that big of a brush. I like using big brushes though because it forces me to be a little freer.
It's a big chungus, we call it.
Oh,
Sorry,
that's the round 24 that's downstairs.
Look at this one. Look how it kind of.
Ooh,
Yeah,
see,
that's
that's fun.
I like that.
Yeah, show this fun little
Oh,
cute
okay.
thing going
Keep it
on.
there for 7 more seconds.
So I used the orange or tambourine is what I was calling it. Tangerine earlier here, and then it kind of showed up in my pink a little bit, and I like it. It's just
Nicole
kinda
is on watching, you guys.
Nicole, I hope we do you proud.
Don't
I'm
judge us.
sorry I said I wasn't good at lettering.
You're gonna gonna get in trouble.
I am in trouble. I'm sorry, Nicole.
I almost reprimanded you for saying that.
I did. I said,
I
come
know.
on.
I did, because your handwriting is beautiful.
Can I get a little test piece of paper? I want to experiment with
Because
mixing.
there's some up
Yeah,
there.
we have a few here. I'm actually doing mine on a test piece of paper because I've been doing a lot of art journaling lately. So I'm gonna put this in my art journal.
I don't know.
Maybe we'll see.
I'm not loving this.
Okay, what are other people doing?
Someone else might love it. Just keep going.
That's right.
I'll love it. It'll be great.
Oh no.
Aw, so supportive, Keenan.
This is for you, by the way.
Thank you.
So
You're like, don't
you
look
better
so
love
closely.
it.
It's supposed to be a surprise.
I don't care if anybody else looks like it.
Two birds, one stone today.
I have this Valentine's card that I bought Keenan like 2 years ago and forgot to give him. So each Valentine's Day I'm like, oh yeah, I should
Oh,
give him
yeah.
that. And then 2 weeks later I'm like, ooh.
And we have
Totally
some.
forgot.
Dang it.
We have people asking again the paint colors we're using, and these are the ones that are included on the project page as well for the abstract cards. We're using fuchsia, tangerine, and space blue, and those are the ones that are included in the February lettering box. We do still have some extras of the February lettering box, I believe, on our website. So if you want to get all the supplies to do these projects, that is still available. So.
If it matters, I'm also using orchid and pink down here on mine. So.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we have people using other colors too because
Rebels.
rebels.
Well,
because
orchid's one of my favorite colors of the
It's-
paints.
yeah.
So
we do what we want.
I used
I
that one last night.
do it all the time.
I made a Valentine's Day box yesterday. It took me several hours, but I used orchid, pink, and Tahoe blue
Ooh,
because they're just great combos.
they are.
Somebody asked how long each of us have been with LMA.
I've been a year and almost 2 months.
A little bit longer for me, but not much. I started in October or November of 2018.
I only started in December. Sorry.
SJ is our newbie,
I'm a newbie.
and we're glad to have her.
I'm new here. I'm adjusting to the artistic way. But I'm happy to be here.
Like both feet first.
Both feet
Or
first.
like do a live with us. You're like, cool.
Come in, let's do it.
I've been here since September, or was it like late
I
August?
think it was August, actually.
Late August.
Maybe.
Okay. Well, that's how long. That's how long I've been here.
Someone asked who's watching the store, and no one.
No one. It's locked right now.
It's very icy and cold today, so we left a note on the door, but
They better not rat us out.
we'll be back after the live.
Just to clarify, I just saw a question come in. Are all of you artists?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
No. I mean, some of us here I think dabble more than others.
Yeah.
Also, I've been here since May.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Susie.
I was
It's
waiting
okay.
for you. Also, I think you should emphasize that everyone's an artist.
Yes.
Some people don't get
Yes.
paid to be artists.
Yes.
Some people are not what's called a professional artist,
Yes.
but everybody can be an artist.
Well, and one of the reasons we wanted to do this live without Sarah or Nicole or Jesse is because we, as a team at Let's Make Art, like we really do care about the things that the artists are doing, that we're doing, and we all try it out. We all try to put ourselves out there and use art for dealing with stress or to take a brain break or things like that. Like you don't have to be an artist to enjoy making art, and like if you make art, you are an artist.
Yeah.
There's no special like plaque or, I mean, I guess people might disagree if they have degrees in art, but
They're like, no, I am an
Sorry.
artist.
we do not.
Sorry about it.
Yeah.
We
like,
just like making things that make us happy, and that's why we're doing it.
I feel like it's been quite a learning curve for me to do this kind of art because I'm traditionally a makeup artist and specifically special effects makeup art. So going from face to paper is really hard for me. I'm, like when I first worked here, when I first started, they were like, "Oh, just pick one," and I was like, "No, I'm not trying anything because it's gonna look awful." But I like it now and it's super fun. So
From face to paper.
Face to paper.
face It's a paper.
I can paint a mean wall, like if you needed the wall.
Yes,
Like
that's
with
me
a roller.
too. That is
You
me
should
too.
see me cut in trim. I can cut in
Ooh, I
trim.
like
Hi,
it.
Raven.
Yes.
Some
it's
big
gonna be
Valentine's
fun.
Day plans.
Yes, it's gonna be good at our house, painting walls.
I'm really good at cross stitch.
Ooh.
That's mine. But I like it because it's structured. I know that's weird because I'm not somebody who thrives on structure, but when it comes to creativity, I need that structure. But I like to be creative. I don't know. I say that I'm not artistic, but I'm creative.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can take an idea and run with it, but I'm not great at
This looks like a Wi-Fi
I don't
signal.
Yeah, it kind of does. This one looks like planet Earth.
Your signal
like
is
it.
strong.
That is a strong signal.
I have planet Earth right here because I got blue and yellow ochre and green mixed.
I'm in that fun stage now where I just have to wait for things
I know,
to dry.
I'm blowing on mine.
Yeah, I just started a new project because I don't want to wait.
We have more practice pages too for if you want to just keep painting
Yeah,
while
just
you.
keep painting, then choose a couple.
Question, is it bad to leave your brush just like,
Yes.
Yes.
okay.
Depends on the brush, depends on the person.
Yeah, especially watercolor brushes because they're a little bit more delicate and require like fine points and things like that. Like when I do acrylic painting, my brush I feel works better with my acrylic paints when it's super wet, and so I will leave it in the water. But they're also cheap, awful brushes that I love.
Your
But-
brushes, not these brushes.
No, not
Okay,
these.
okay.
No. These are good. These are good brushes.
Oh, Tiffany, you can do lettering with left hands, I promise. I have learned a lot. I would just encourage your son to just try different grips and maybe start with something that's really simple, like a word at a time or a letter or a stroke at a time, so that he isn't feeling like he has to do like a whole phrase or like a whole finished project all at once.
How old is he?
How old is he? She didn't say, but she said that her son is good at drawing, but they got him the kids' lettering box for Christmas, and he's afraid to, or he won't use it.
You
And
should
thinks
do
it
that.
won't- he won't be good as left-handed.
We have a lot of printable things that would help him from Nicole that has stroke by stroke for each letter on our website he can use.
And Nicole, who is awesome, just said that she would love to make him a note to encourage him. So that's
Left-handed.
awesome.
She'll do it left-handed.
She will.
That's because Nicole is amazing and is learning how to letter with her left hand and is already as good.
When you
as-
reach the top.
I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
You gotta go
but
back down the ladder. You're gonna come back
That's
up.
what
Yeah.
it is. Some people.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start actually writing a word on mine.
What word
Oh, yeah.
are you gonna write?
I'm really thinking outside the box today. I'm gonna go with love.
Oh,
I know.
that's
That-
original.
So
Well
actually,
within the box.
why I like to do love is the L is really fun. Like I like to do the big loopy L. I'll show you guys.
Yeah, show us.
Oh,
Nope.
oh, that's fine.
SJ, who says she's not an artist, is like, let me show you how to do this
I
amazing
just like it. It's pretty.
BBL. We like it. Keep doing it.
Just because people don't pay me for it. There we go.
There
That's a
you
little love. Just a little
Are you
love.
kidding me right now?
It's
With
so
your
cute.
non-artism?
Well, you weren't specific. You said, "Are you good at watercolor?" And I said, "Not necessarily." You did not ask about my lettering skills, so it's your fault as the interviewer to not
I
ask
didn't.
clarifying questions. Yes, I have dabbled in lettering. I dabble.
Dabbling.
I feel like I'm making a card
What color is
to
this?
tribute to Target.
Yellow ochre.
I'm gonna send this
Yellow
love note to
With
Target.
the brownish yellow.
My
I was like, why?
circles.
Well, I didn't love my circles, so I did something else, but now it's curling.
Oh, let it dry because it'll flatten. I
It's
work
funny
with those all
with-
the time
Bend
downstairs.
it down some direction.
With stuff like this too,
It's
it's
so
interesting. Like the harder you work at making it perfect, like the worse
The worse
it almost looks. Like there's something freeing about just going in and just doing it and being
Yeah.
done quickly, because then you can't focus on every little thing, and at the end it looks cool and different. Something you can't just like make on the computer or something.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never been criticized for moving too slowly and taking my time. Maybe I would be really good at watercolor.
Maybe you would. You should try it sometime.
I have been.
Do you have any paint?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Terry, it is echoey. We're in a different space than normal.
Yeah, sorry guys. I hope you can hear us okay.
Sorry.
We're working with what we've got.
We just wanted to be with you guys today.
Are there any questions on YouTube or people hanging out?
YouTube, they've been talking about lefties, and then also the whole, I am an artist, somebody said that would be great to have on a t-shirt.
We agree.
There you go. Happy Valentine's Day.
We are working on some things like that, so
Yes.
you're right there with us.
Hashtag sneak peek.
It's like the universe.
Well, maybe not, but
In my solar system.
what would you say is the definition of an artist? Because that's something we really want to know.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good question. Probably just someone who makes art.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I need everybody's help.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
so
beautiful.
thank you. I don't feel like. Keenan, can you pop it over to me? I need like everybody's help.
Watch SJ, please.
Sorry.
So watch me. All attention on me. I feel like the green isn't really popping on the colors. So should I? Ooh, outline it with white.
Taylor, say what you mean by giving her this.
Use your words, Taylor.
White would make it pop, but maybe you could outline it. If it were me, I would do.
What would you do?
Do you know how to make it look like a shadow?
Yes.
I would do that.
Okay, that's what I'll do. Before I do that, I'll see if anybody else has any better ideas, Taylor.
Have you ever heard of calligraphy?
Taylor usually has.
That's
really
actually
good
how I did
ideas.
this. I did this with calligraphy.
That's what I do all the
Just
time.
say
Yeah.
it again, but like you mean it.
That's my lettering.
Yeah, my lettering style is only calligraphy.
What if you give it dots on the sides of the letters? Instead of a shadow, you do dots.
I like dots. My sister says
Dippin'
maybe
dots.
use a darker pen and create a shadow. Okay.
You guys are painting similar enough things that I just confuse myself as to which camera.
Oh yeah.
You're like,
Same
wait a second.
colors.
Because it's got like all
They're
this
all,
right
they're all
here.
the same.
Yep.
Hey, someone just said Caitlin's hands. Caitlin's hand is the most beautiful hand nails she's ever seen.
That was Helen.
Oh, Helen,
Thank
you're
you,
so
Helen.
sweet, Helen.
Heidi, these are dandelion paints, aren't they?
These are dandelion paints,
Yes.
yes. We're using fuchsia, tangerine, and space blue. And then on this side of the table, we have people using all the colors they want. Because we have many more colors besides those three.
I think
And we do what we
specifically pink and orchid are the other colors that we're using. And then there's yellow ochre.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's one you
I added yellow
but yeah.
ochre,
Awesome.
even though then I abandoned.
Yay! Mine are
I did
starting
a
to
little
dry.
right there, yellow
Oh,
ochre.
I like that.
Ooh,
It's a postcard,
Like retro.
even though it's
Yeah.
So I asked the people on YouTube, how do you guys define an artist? And Madonna said, anyone who does anything inventive or creative is an
Ooh.
artist.
Yes.
I kind of like purple. This?
Yeah, I agree
That's what I'm-
completely.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for my stuff to dry before I
Pen
add
are
one.
you using? Is there another copper pen? Oh, it's in front of me. I found
No.
it.
I'm like, I have one you can borrow because I'm like drawing a blank right now.
Because one of my favorite parts of the circle, abstract circle one that Nicole did is like adding the little copper details, the little dots and dashed lines and stuff. So I'm gonna do some of that now that it's dry enough.
I mean, my hand is 100% smearing watercolor around, and I don't know.
You know
Just
what?
going with it.
Just makes it more,
Yeah.
It does what it wants.
it's just fun.
It's an organic look. It's
Yes.
organic.
It's an organic way of painting.
Yeah.
It's like finger painting. But
My
with the
husband
side of
just
your
said he's
hand.
broadcasting this to 20 people in his warehouse. I think maybe you should go back to work.
Go back to work,
Hi,
Kyle.
Kyle. Get back to work.
He also hashtag mancrafts, so
He did, I didn't even see that.
Is he gonna
Oh,
do this?
shoot.
Is that what that means?
Yeah, I've been
Okay.
bugging him.
Good.
He should make a review video of this video.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Got really quiet then.
Yeah.
Don't do nothing to review.
Don't do that.
gonna write inside mine.
When I think of an artist, I think of a specific time-lapse video I watched once where someone's kid went up to their wall with a pen and just scribbled all over it. And that person was artistic enough to see a beautiful tree.
Oh yeah,
So
I've
they
seen that.
turned the scribbles all over, like almost as tall as their door. They turned this whole thing into a tree, and they kept it.
That's
So I
cool.
think finding beauty in maybe a child's destruction is even an artist.
Since my sister's the one that's been harassing me, I want to tell you, she has this like super tender, loving heart that I don't relate to. And she, growing up, if like one of our siblings would get into a coloring book and color just kind of all over it, and then it's like when kids are real little, and then they move to a different page.
Yeah, it's
Like-
super frustrating.
Beth would actually go back and like try to make them pretty and like finish them because she like felt, and I don't remember her saying this, but I feel like I remember her being like, I feel like they've been left alone and I'm gonna fix them. So it drove me nuts, but she loved it. So
Helen asked if I don't have any watercolor cards, what else can I use to make this project? You can take, if you're using watercolor, you can take a sheet of watercolor paper and fold it in half or cut it down however you want. You could also just do markers, so you could use even printer paper if that's all you have, and or what else? Nicole uses isn't it just called marker paper in that
Yeah,
yellow
she has
pad?
marker paper for lettering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the easiest thing to do, what we are doing, would be to just get some normal paper and cut it down, or you can even make your own cards out of Canson paper if you just fold it. Something you can do is like take a straight edge, like a ruler, down on the middle, and then use use a pencil, but put the lead inside and just use it to score. Just like use it to, you drag it along the ruler, and then it makes it really easy to fold thicker paper in half, and you can make your own cards and cut it down to whatever size you want. So, and we're just using, like, this is just cut down paper that we're using too. So you really can use anything and then put it wherever you want. It doesn't have to be a card.
Is there a black pen down there?
Oh,
or
yeah.
a dark
What kind?
pen?
Have we got black pens?
Oh,
There's this
a,
one.
uh,
There's this one.
oh, man.
There's any of these.
I am not good with the
What about
Tombow
a
done with
food
dual
no
brush.
suke?
Okay.
Food no suke over there.
We
You
do
one?
have food.
Oh yeah,
no
does it have
suitcase.
one? Oh, you know what? Let me try this.
Sorry. Which one?
The one in your
Could you
hand.
please?
sorry everybody, that was Taylor's fault. She did it.
All right.
We're gonna watch
We're gonna watch what?
you.
Oh, we're watching me lettering. Okay,
Yep.
cool. My lettering's
You're
not
up.
great, but we'll try.
Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up.
All right, someone needs to do a spiral from the inside of their circle all the way out of words that relate to Valentine's Day.
Oh my land.
I'm looking for a
Please.
Valentine's Day
Please make
pun.
it happen.
I'm looking for an art pun.
A Valentine's Day pun?
For like art. I've seen some really good puns, but they're not Valentine.
Oh,
Some good jokes. Would you like a good joke?
yes.
I got one for you.
Okay, is it appropriate? There are
Yes.
children watching.
Yes, it's very appropriate. What kind of shorts do clouds wear? Thunderwear.
Oh my gosh.
I can't.
The best thing is there's a little picture of a cloud wearing underwear.
Oh no, my blood.
That's part
There's
of the
some good
pun.
art puns, but
See,
they're just not.
No, but it is wrong.
No, but it's wrong.
It's wrong.
Art is never wrong.
Look, I got a little growth.
It's beautiful.
No, it's blending.
Keenan, give me some Valentine's words.
Okay, I'm thinking
Romance.
tulips,
Okay. Okay.
roses,
Also flower names.
chocolate,
Chocolate.
bunny, like the massive.
But anything you
bunny.
list, you have to get me.
I know it's
False. I don't celebrate Valentine's.
I know.
Okay, I think I wrote that too.
Okay. You went way too fast. Chocolate. That was one.
Yeah, that's the key one, really.
Really? What else do you need?
Dinner.
I was just gonna say
He needs
Dinner
dinner.
is the best Valentine's Day word.
cards.
Ooh, look at her go. She's cooking with
If we're
gas.
talking gifts, because you want to talk about Valentine's Day gifts, you get Valentine's dinner, we'll go straight to gifts, because that's the next step. The gift of a massage.
Ooh.
Listen, I forgot to put it on Taylor's hand. There it is now.
Oh man, Taylor, your handwriting's so pretty.
Oh, thanks.
So pretty.
Her
Now I'm like,
her
don't look at
lettering.
mine because it's bad.
What are chocolate cards?
Her lettering
gosh.
is so pretty.
You might need to do little dots between the
Yeah, I
words.
thought about
Nope, don't do it.
it.
Chocolate cards.
Cards made of chocolate?
Yes.
Chocolate.
I
dipped
can
cards.
get on board
Milk
with that.
chocolate.
They're just gonna dip them. Milk chocolate? No, dark chocolate.
No, dark chocolate all the way. Dark chocolate or bust.
I don't want to say you
The
guys
darker, the better.
are wrong.
If you
but-
roll up with anything lower than 60% cacao, get out of here.
I agree with you.
60% or higher.
Gross.
Wait, dark chocolate's actually
Yes.
Oh,
Dark chocolate's the
it's
best.
like 90%.
Oh, so good.
So good.
I like 86. Classic.
Ooh.
That is
86.
too much.
I like a 73.
I need some sugar, guys. Like,
No. So you get 86 and you have like raspberry puree.
Oh,
The best thing ever.
wish my husband was watching, taking notes.
That is a high number of dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate with orange. Have you guys had
Ooh.
that?
that is good. I
I've
like
never-
dark
but I have
chocolate
had
with
it.
mint
Yeah.
as well.
Okay, I could eat a dark chocolate with mint, but I don't know about anything else.
Don't you do dark chocolate?
Dark chocolate with
With
sea salt and
caramel?
almonds is my favorite thing on this planet.
That's what I usually buy.
What are they?
The Ghirardelli dark chocolate with
those are
Almonds
sea
and
salt
sea
caramel.
salt.
I used to live
I make them at home
right
because
next to
it's
the
cheaper
Ghirardelli.
and they're like,
So good.
it's like a snack that you can't eat too much of because there's actually not that much sugar.
Have you had those like chocolate dusted almonds?
Nope, but I like all the words
so
together.
good.
now.
Trader Joe's has
I
like
have
a
all
sea
those
salt.
words together.
In that
dusted
specific
almond,
order.
I can't remember.
They're so
Okay.
Trader
Maybe
Joe's
that's
has
one of
weird
this.
things that are tasty.
You've never been
Yes.
to Trader Joe's.
You bring things home from
I
Trader Joe's.
It's so pretty, just like
You never.
I've
Yeah.
tried to
You don't
get
even
to
go there.
You don't even go there. I've tried.
Oh, Heidi, you're making me experience watercolor envy.
Okay, what do people think of this? Because I'm trying to do that kind of idea, but
I like that.
Going back,
we'll see. How
Yeah, I can't figure out what to write on this.
How they
so.
like-
that is nice.
I'm trying to come up with a good art pun, but the
right.
internet is not giving me
Draw an
anything.
eye,
Internet
draw an
says
eye,
no.
and then say I love you.
Right.
Done.
I was
Taylor.
gonna see. I can't draw.
Taylor.
Like
It's my
save my
favorite.
life. The only good one I can find is "Till Death Do Us Art."
Oh,
That's a good one. Or till death do
I
us
can't.
party.
The only one I was trying to think of one this morning to put on a card, and all I could think of was like how similar "Let's make art" sounds like "Let's make out." That's the only thing I could think of. I was like, I can't put that on my work card.
That's not what's appropriate, Heidi.
Sarah said that at the end of her videos once, and I could not stop laughing. It's just the dumbest thing. But
that is funny.
Okay, let's see what
I don't do it like that.
Suzanne's still looking for puns.
Mm-hmm.
Heidi's just been cooking through cards over there.
I know, I'm a little fast.
I did one and I'm over it.
I am
I
starting
didn't love it.
three,
So
but
I went to a postcard.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Cheesecake.
Yes. I don't know what about it, but yes.
what's your favorite
I
kind?
like cheesecake.
I like fruity, like cheesecake with fruit on top. This may be a controversial statement, but I do not like cheesecake with chocolate.
Oh,
I
that's
really
the
don't.
Actually,
only
here's
way.
even more controversial. I actually don't like cheesecake.
Me too. I was
Get
gonna say
out.
the only way I like cheesecake
I know,
is if
but-
it is chocolate cheesecake.
Sad.
I have a friend who makes really good cheesecake, and I pretended to eat it for about 2 years until she was like, Sarah, I know that you don't like. SJ. I know you don't like cheesecake. You don't have to keep eating it. And I was like, you're a good friend.
Suzanne makes a killer cheesecake.
I will say though, I have
Chocolate.
tried marshmallow cheesecake, and that actually was really good.
Keep-
It was really weird, but it was really good.
I made a super fancy like homemade chocolate cookie crust, like vanilla bean where you like cut the bean open and scrape seeds
Ooh.
out, like this fancy cheesecake with salted caramel on top. Keenan's like, I don't like cheesecake, and I was like, you're gonna try this. I spent like a full day on this, and he tried. He was like, okay, I like this
It
cheesecake,
was good.
just this cheesecake though.
Raven says that cheesecake is life.
It's so good.
Okay,
So
I
good.
need one more Valentine's word, not from people in here though. Like
Okay.
comment one word.
Add a word.
I had a word.
We
too.
don't want your word.
What she meant
I
was
want
not
someone
you,
else's.
Keenan.
I
She
didn't
meant not
contribute a
you.
word.
Caitlin, Cheryl would like to know what your card says.
Which one? This one? This
Let's
says
just go through them.
I love you in the middle. The outside ring just says love in print and in calligraphy. Well, handwriting, I suppose. This one is happy all the way around, and then this one is heart. And then there's little hearts in the side. This one's gonna say you are my sunshine on it. And I don't know what I'm doing with this one yet, but we'll get there. I think that's my mom, if I'm not mistaken.
It might be. It might be.
I just said bacon. Well, first she said bacon, and then she said bacon.
Like bacon cheesecake?
Bacon
Gross.
cheesecake.
Is that what we're talking
I might
about?
like that.
Actually,
Bacon
if it
dancing.
was like bacon and apples, that might be pretty good. Or well,
Bacon
we always
maple
do.
donut.
Yeah.
Bacon and maple on cheesecake might be good.
We always do like brie and apples and bacon all together, and it's really good.
I love brie.
I like how we're just talking about food.
It is Valentine's
It's
Day.
art and food, and they all go together. It's
I'm
fine.
hungry with all your guys.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've been hungry since I mentioned dinner.
Or
So art then.
Maybe see if Heidi.
Oh,
Heidi's
Heidi,
done with hers.
Do what?
do you want to just yeet me that
Eat.
glazed
Do you
gel
want to eat? Please don't. Please don't.
That was not a yeet.
You
Thank you.
said yeet
Yeet.
on a live video.
I did.
Eat it.
SJ, can I have that pencil?
Don't come for me in the
I don't
comments.
know what that means.
Explain how
You
you
come this way with it.
What yeet means?
Yeah.
It just means to like throw. You know, just
It's
throw
also
it.
the name of a handgun.
It is?
Yeah,
What?
The I think it was High Point asked the internet what they should name their next handgun, and the internet said yeet, and so they had to do it because it was overwhelmingly
Wow.
just yeet.
I don't know, it's amazing.
Sad.
Yeah.
Ooh, have you had maple bacon donuts?
Oh,
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, we've lost a lot of people. Sorry that we're not interesting.
We're just talking about food and making
It's
art.
all right.
Suzanne, do you want to pass me that gold pen when you are?
I have a whole card to do with it. I'm just sketching it out really fast before I
I'm
use
almost
it.
done with this one, though, Taylor. I'll give it to you.
Sorry.
You're good.
There's
Could use yellow.
yeah,
It's a very popular pen.
or purple. Or here's silver. Would you like silver?
No, I don't.
I went off-brand and made one for you, Suzanne.
Ah,
Look at that.
Off-brand.
hey, Yoda one for me.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Yep, kindness is off-brand.
There we go. Well, no, it's just it's only a sploosh of watercolor. See?
But it's so cute.
Dang, I need to move it. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it.
Okay, there you go.
Oriented
That's
to
my
the
little
left.
I like yours.
yours.
That's beautiful.
So
Go
it's
to
a
one for-
Yoda one for me. It's a little Yoda.
Thank you so much.
Now I have to. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with the last one. Taylor, do you want this pen?
No, I'm good now.
No. Oh.
Sorry.
We're
Hogging
just
this one
keeping
over here.
ones then. Let's see. Let's go for one of these. Le pen.
Lippin.
Le pen.
Dang it, I messed up my
Is it
font.
flex or is it regular?
This
So-
is a flex pen.
Mm.
Le pen.
Raven had asked if we have Valentine kits for kids. And so we don't have that on our website necessarily, but we do have on our blog. It's actually a free printable and a project that Nicole helped us create to do heart Valentines using the Crayola Super Tip markers and just a little bit of lettering. So that is free on our blog if you're looking for a project today to do with your kids, or like it's just a fun, simple project. I would totally do it. You don't have to do it with kids. So thanks for that question, Raven. Okay, I think we're getting close. Have do you guys, do any of you have a finished card?
I have two right here.
I have two.
Okay.
These are finished cards.
And a comment that said, love the "You Are My Faith" card. Whoever made that one.
Oh,
Ooh.
I made it for Taylor because she kept saying, write the word Taylor. It may have influenced me.
Mine might need mushed in a book or something. It got all wavy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I find that
probably
these
that.
cards, they kind of curl up on the ends just a
If I
little
mush
bit.
it in a book, will it?
Yeah.
If I
Yeah.
sit on it?
You sit on it for a
What's
couple
great
days.
about these is they come with the envelope, so if you just shove it in the envelope, it'll straighten it back out again.
Something that you can do too with watercolor paper because I use watercolor paper to do acrylic paintings, and when you have layers and layers of paint, or when it's just super wet, sometimes the paper will start to bow. And what you can do is turn it over and just paint the back with water and just lay it there, and it'll lay pretty well flat. Little trick.
More tips and tricks from Heidi.
All right, I finally came up with a pun, all on my own, not the internet.
I'm ready.
Don't go breaking my art.
I like it.
Nailed it.
I don't need a copy edit, but do you have a little apostrophe by the end?
Good call, good call. No, I like it. I like it.
Unbelievable.
I got it in the don't.
Just
But I want to do
we have a
art,
commitment
but
to
I'm in
quality here. Above all, quality.
Art in any form is quality.
Yes, but use an
Yes.
apostrophe when it's broken.
I want a little heart somewhere, but I'm afraid.
Don't.
Draw an heart.
Okay, so we had an email that went out. Heidi just. Heidi just.
Oh my god. No, it's fine. I actually don't care.
You can save it for
It
Mass
needed-
on Monday.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I just splattered
It's
paint
fine.
all over Taylor's
It
card.
needed a little
Heidi was
something.
having a moment of
I was having an
post-traumatic
erasing.
We're gonna
stress.
make it cool.
Oh,
Okay, some
Okay.
drippies.
Okay. See.
drippy drippies.
I'm sorry. Well, this is for you to make up for it. I knew that I was going to ruin your card, and so Taylor, you were my favorite.
Thank you.
I'm gonna write something in it actually.
Ooh,
Give it to you.
Danison says "Don't Go Breaking My Heart" is her go-to.
His.
Okay, sorry. Duet karaoke song.
Ooh.
That is a good one.
Here, I just did a little tiny heart for a period.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that
Do you wanna
kind of
have
looks like a
it
face
paper
and that's
towel
kind of
so
work.
it
I don't
doesn't-
know.
What's that?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
I
like
wouldn't
little
even
eyes and
notice.
like a mouth. It's like,
Nah, just do like another one randomly. I wouldn't even notice if you hadn't
It's
said
a reading
anything.
art now.
no, it's just gonna stay like that.
Oh, it's abstract.
It's gonna stay that way.
Abstract. Wait, can I?
Is there a copper pen that I can use?
Here, I'll go.
Yes, there's like 5 down
Here you go.
Thank you.
Sorry. It's like
Ooh, I like
hogging
that.
it the whole time.
Well, it has to stay a mess. Now you're making it cute.
Oh, alright.
It's all right. It's all right. What we do with facing challenges caused by other
Yes.
people we paint with. It's
Oh,
fine.
Heidi got excited because I mentioned apostrophes. We had an email go out the other day that was missing an apostrophe,
Oh, I
and
noticed that.
it brought deep shame. Deep shame. All of us felt it in our hearts.
It
As it
happens.
should.
It
As
happens.
It should.
Our commitment to quality. We failed you. This whole thing was a ruse. This is just our formal apology.
This whole life.
This whole live was just to issue a formal apology for not including an apostrophe when we're supposed to have.
We're deeply sorry.
That's hilarious.
What black pen you used, but you can create a light wash over it. Oh. For
I
your
think-
to give it a whole.
depending
I was
on
gonna say, I think that splash gives it some a different
Yeah,
dimension.
just
of
Michelle
character.
said add some
Kind of- it's
splatters.
pretty
and
cool,
things to
actually.
look right.
Yeah.
She did. Perfect. Okay, how much longer should we go? You think?
I think
Anything
we
else?
should probably
We're
wrap
good.
it up.
Yeah, we should wrap it up.
Do you want to see mine?
Yep.
Since I'm out of the
Yeah,
shot.
put it-
Send it
right
over.
in
I
there.
got you guys on. Oh yeah.
Don't go breaking my heart.
There you go.
That always makes me think of How I Met Your Mother.
You're my sunshine.
I don't think there's
There
any
you go.
questions we missed. I think we've been here doing this a while. But hey, this has been a nice little work afternoon for us.
Yeah. Best job ever.
So thanks for hanging out with us. And let us know if you'd like to see us do this other times. We are not trying to replace our artists, but sometimes it's hard for them to do as many lives as we would like, and so we want to be able to show you what we're doing other times as well. So if you enjoyed this, let us know, and we can try to do others in the future.
If you didn't enjoy it, let us know nicely. We're still
Be
people.
kind to
You
us.
just use the word pass.
Yeah.
Or
Pass.
thank you.
Hard pass. Big nope.
That will
No.
still hurt us.
That will still
but
hurt
it
us.
will be less
It'll
aggressive.
sting.
I will answer your customer service email, and I will be nice and cordial, and I won't show it to anyone.
We won't
else.
hold it against you.
I'll put it in my special file folder.
I loved this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
Wonderful.
Yay.
Well, we really enjoyed doing it, even though
Should we show all of ours, or did
I
we
think
don't
they've all
really
been
Yeah,
done.
we've
Yeah,
all
I
seen
think
them.
They're
Yeah.
kind of all.
They've been seen.
They have been seen at one point or another.
All of them have.
Keenan is done. It's fine.
I'm really tired.
Happy
So if I get all
Valentine's.
these cameras out of here.
He's gonna buy me all the things that are on Taylor's card. He's got a busy afternoon ahead.
Awesome.
Okay, well, happy Valentine's Day to
Thanks.
everybody out there.
Yay!
Thanks for joining us. Have a good weekend. All right.
Bye.